oh my God, my world has come crashing down like a wrecking ball. You'd think I'm listening to Miley Cyrus. My education just went online. They closed the university, all because of this coronavirus. But realistically, with more than 1,100 colleges closing because of the virus, and according to CNBC, more than 14 million students being affected, online education has become not just an option. It has become our only option if you want to pursue a degree at a higher education university. So many students being affected by the closure. It's something that we're going through the support of universities, professors, and academic advising community. It's going to allow students to be able to continue and pursue their degree. Now, there's definitely some positive aspects as well as some negative aspects when talking about moving everything to online education. One of the main points is flexibility when you talk about online education and the benefit to help aid students in this crazy time we live in. Online education means you're going to be able to study anytime. So that means if you have kids, if you have work, you're going to be able to actually pursue your degree at your own leisure. And I say leisure, but not really, because it's still going to be hard work. It also is going to provide you the flexibility of knowing when your assignments are due. It's going to have the flexibility of being able to do them. Certain classes you're going to be able to do all your homework right up front. The point is, it's the flexibility to work around your schedule. Online education is also going to be beneficial in regards to the stay-at-home and other shelter-in-place orders that states are putting out due to the coronavirus. And one thing this benefits is, obviously, there's no commute, so that's going to save you money on gas. If you don't have a car, you don't have to use public transportation. It's also going to benefit in the fact that you can log in from anywhere. As you can see, this is not Utah. I'm in Texas, but I am able to log in because of online education. Now, where there's positives to online education, there's also going to be some downsides. Anytime you have an upside, you have a downside. So although it's going to be positive for the majority of students, according to Forbes magazine, 77% of academic teachers at an online university and a physical university believe that online education is of equal or greater value than to being physically in class. What's going to be detrimental is when you talk about the technology. Technology needed to continue the online education, that may be an issue, because some students are not going to have the academic access as far as the wireless internet that you expect at a university. They may not have the webcam access. They're also going to have possible problems with checking out equipment. I know I have a social justice documentary class where it's going to be impossible now to check out my equipment, cameras, and whatnot to be able to finish that course. But one of the biggest challenges that I think is going to plague any college student is the self-determination, self-direction, self-motivation factor. Because sometimes opening that laptop is the hardest thing. You think online education, oh, that's something that's going to be easy. Well, guess what? It's not. It's a lot more challenging because you have to have that self-motivation factor. And that's going to be, as I see, one of the biggest challenges, because there's also not that peer interaction in that community that, myself, I love. I'm obviously an older student, but I still love the community of the college, and I love that peer interaction in my classes. I love the interaction with the professors, and that's something that's going to be hard-pressed to be in an online community. I mean, the reality of today is it's an online education. You got to be committed to finishing your degree. For the college student that actually wishes to continue in the pursuit, and I will give credit to my dean of students, she sent a very amazing email, saying, don't quit. Now's not the time to quit. Yes, everything's moving online, but online education, it really allows for the positive benefits such as flexibility, location, and realistically, those greatly outweigh the trivial issues of weak internet access and self-motivation. I mean, we're college students. Challenges, they're going to be there. What is accomplishment without a challenge? Right now, we're dealing with trials and tribulations in an unprecedented world we live in. We're dealing with the good, the bad, and the crazy. And as we say in the military, you know what? We're going to have to adjust fire. What that means is we're going to have to change direction and drive on. So just remember, support your students, support your professors, and we can all do this together, because as a collegiate community, our end goal is the same. So don't be nervous. Take a deep breath. Remember, you deserve this. You're worth this. None of this is permanent. All you got to do is make sure that you stay determined.